The Living Word in the City, Part 13, The Harvest and the Wrath. Episode 97, The First Angel's Cry. Above Chicago's smoldering skyline, a brilliant light cut through the darkness. An angel's voice thundered, echoing through the streets and even through digital streams. Fear God, and give glory to Him, for the hour of His judgment is come. Worship Him that made heaven, earth, the sea, and the fountains of waters. Crowds froze. Some laughed. Some trembled. Elisha whispered, "He's giving them one last chance." Episode 98, Fallen Babylon. A second angel's voice rolled across the city. Babylon is fallen, that great city that made all nations drink the wine of her fornication. As the words rang out, Pike's digital billboards flickered and went dark. The Chicago Stock Exchange building caught fire, its screens collapsing in sparks. Selwyn raged. Sabotage. Lies. But the remnant knew, the angel's word had shaken the very foundation of Pike's empire. Episode 99, The Warning Against the Mark. The third angel's proclamation was fierce, cutting through every alley and home. If any man worship the beast in his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or hand, he shall drink of the wrath of God. Mothers pulled their children close. Fathers hesitated at marking stations. The words burned into every heart. Darnell cried, "This is it. The dividing line. No neutral ground anymore." Episode 100, The Song of the Redeemed. In a hidden sanctuary on the south side, the remnant gathered in the dark. Suddenly, as if led by unseen voices, they began to sing. Holy, holy, holy is the Lamb. Their voices rose over sirens and drone patrols, a defiance of worship against Pike. Tears streamed down Elisha's face. "Even in ashes," she whispered, "we sing." The sound echoed beyond their walls, stirring hope in unseen hearts. Episode 101, The Reapers Sent Forth. Darnell dreamed of a golden figure with a sickle in his hand, standing over the Chicago skyline. From the heavens came the cry, "Thrust in your sickle, and reap, for the harvest of the earth is ripe." The next morning, dozens of strangers stumbled into the remnant's camp, saying they had been called by a voice in the night. Elisha said quietly, "The harvest has begun." Episode 102, The Winepress of Wrath. Another vision struck. Angels gathering grapes into a vast press. That very night, an underground festival in honor of Pike turned to terror as the ground split beneath the stage, swallowing it in fire. Blood-red smoke poured upward, choking the streets. The remnant understood. The winepress has begun in our city. Episode 103, The First Bowl. A vile and grievous sore broke out upon those who bore the mark. Panic swept Pike's camps. Hospitals overflowed. Selwyn assured them it was a natural plague, but fear grew. Meanwhile, not one remnant soul was touched. Elisha prayed over the afflicted who cried for help, but those bearing the mark found no relief. Episode 104, The Second Bowl. Lake Michigan turned blood red overnight. Fish washed ashore in heaps. The stench carried for miles. The city's water supply collapsed. Protests erupted in Pike's camps, but he declared it a purification. The remnant wept, for they saw Scripture alive, and every living soul died in the sea. Darnell lifted his Bible in the moonlight. The time of wrath has begun. Hold fast.